Hey guys, I just got back from the dog park, so excuse my super casual top here, but it's a little bit chilly here in Vegas. Needed to whip out the polar fleece here. But I thought I would do a will I buy it video. I haven't done one of these in a really long time. I think because by the time I could get like a video around, I had already either purchased it or it was kind of like old news. So I feel like I'm finally at a point where there's a lot of new releases coming out or have just come out and I'm really on the fence about them. These will I buy it videos are inspired by Samantha March. She started the series like years ago, I think at this point on her channel. And I will link down below like all the Instagram accounts that I use. I use like Trend Mood One along with a bunch of other accounts. Some of these are from European accounts, so I don't know if these releases or these things that they're talking about will actually make it to the States because, you know, they release different things to different countries. All right, so now I have room to put up some pictures over here. The first thing I want to talk about is actually something I just ordered, but I put this on my list of things to talk about. But you guys can expect a video on this pretty soon. So this is the Guerlain Meteorites Highlighter Duo. And you guys know how much I love the whole Meteorites line. I just purchased the Press Compact, which I think was part of the release with this highlighter. And I also purchased the big eye and cheek palette that Guerlain released for holidays and was so impressed with the highlighter. So I was really excited when I saw this. These are very cool tones they appear, like pink and lilac. I'm just kind of curious what it's going to look like on my skin. So if this has like the super high shine that the highlighters in the palette have, then I'm going to be really, really excited. So will I buy it for this one? Yes, because I already have. And then here's some things that are coming out for Lunar New Year. So many companies are coming out with like special packaging for the upcoming Lunar New Year. It's going to be the year of the pig. And I had purchased things last year for the year of the dog, and they're really just collectors items, and I don't regret those purchases. I love having them in my drawer. I love kind of taking them out every once in a while and admiring them. But I think I need to dial it back because these are products that I don't really use or I'm buying solely because they're for Lunar New Year. So the first one is the Hourglass Blush that they're releasing. It is called Vivid Flush. And it looks like a pretty blush, but at the same time, and this may be really shallow of me, but it's a limited edition color, which is great, but there's no like imprint on the pan. There's no like pig imprint. I don't think there's actually anything on the outside packaging. I think there's just like a drawing of a pig on the box. Like if I'm going to collect something, I feel like it should be like really different and special. And to me, this is just a different blush color in their regular packaging. Like they could have made the metallic outer component like a metallic red instead of their regular metallic gold, or just, I don't know, or just printed that pig onto the compact or imprinted it onto the pan, like something. But just to have the little piggy drawing on the box, that's not enough for me as someone who occasionally collects makeup to want to run out and buy this. So I'm going to pass on this blush. The other thing that kind of tempted me was the limited edition Becca Highlighter that they're coming out for Lunar New Year. This has that imprint of the pig on there, which I thought was really cute. I just have so many highlighters, and this particular highlighter shade, it looks nice, but I don't know. I'm not like totally excited by it. And again, the imprint of the pig is really cute, but I wish they could have done something with the outer packaging to make it a little bit different. Again, they could have made the part that's like gold, they could have made that like a metallic red. I thought that would be cool. I would probably pick that up if they had done that, but you know, it's packaging that they've used before, and then it's just the imprint of the pig. So I think I'm going to pass on the Becca as well. And then here are some things that I definitely want to purchase. So the Chanel like spring summer 2019 collection. Again, I don't know how much of this is actually going to be released in the States, but I definitely want to try out the 9-pan eyeshadow palette. They also have some I think like highlighter slash contour, though the contour looks very, very light, but some like cream sticks. And then they look like they have some new eyeshadow quads, some new split pan highlighters. And then they look like they have like 2 eyeglosses, maybe some new lip glosses. All of these things look very exciting to me. So I will probably pick up whatever they end up releasing in the US. I really have been enjoying Chanel makeup a lot lately. I've always liked it, but I feel like sometimes they do their thing so much that I feel like it's almost irrelevant to the time. But I do feel like they're starting to do things that are a little bit trendier. Like the highlighters are cool, and then these eyeglosses look really cool. So I'm excited for everything I've seen online relating to this upcoming Chanel collection. Very, very excited. Another thing that I'm not sure when I'm going to be posting this video, so this may have been released already, but Pat McGrath is coming coming out with 18 new shades for her Lust lip glosses. I have all of the original ones, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to quote unquote need from the new 18 shades, but from these kind of crappy pictures that I see, there looks to be some that I would definitely like to pick up. The nudes look really interesting. There's one that looks like there's like a blue duochrome to it. There's one that looks like a really shimmery light pink. That looks really appealing. So I'm definitely going to be picking up some of these. I just don't know if I'm going to be picking up all of them, some of them, a few of them. We'll see. But you guys know how much I love Pat McGrath. You guys know how much I love lip glosses. So it's probably going to be quite a few that I'm going to be picking up. And then again, depending on like the kits, like if there's a pretty deep discount if you buy all of them, I may just do it, or if they have like the sets of 3 again, we'll see what happens, but I'm definitely going to be picking up some. And it may be premature to talk about this because this won't be released until mid-February, but she's also coming out with mascara. I definitely want to try that out, so I will probably be picking up her mascara. And then here is something I think I'm going to pass on. I'm not sure. Let me know down below if you'd be interested in seeing me do a review of this. But the Hourglass Vanish Liquid Foundation. So this is supposed to be the liquid version of their Vanish Stick Foundation. I liked their stick foundation. In fact, that was the only stick foundation I liked for a really long time. But then I got the Westman Atelier and then the Tom Ford Traceless Foundation stick. I like both of those more than the Hourglass. So I actually decluttered that stick. But generally, I do like liquid foundations more than stick foundations. So I am tempted by this. There are a lot of shades. I believe the shade names seem to correspond with the Vanish stick. So I was Shell in the Vanish stick. That's probably the one I would pick up if I got this liquid foundation. It is natural finish, blurring, smoothing, weightless, long wearing. It's full coverage, so that definitely gives me pause. I'm not a fan of full coverage foundation. And it's $56. Looks like it's probably going to be an ounce bottle. It has a pump on the top. So it has everything going for it except for the full coverage claim, which again, I'm not a big fan of, but we'll see. Again, let me know down below if you'd be interested in me doing like a full day wear test for that. And then this I'm definitely on the fence about, but I'm kind of leaning towards getting it. This is the new Melt Stack. It's called the Blueprint eyeshadow stack, and it has blue packaging. And for the first time ever, all of the pans are split pans. So you're getting 8 different eyeshadow shades instead of the 4 or the 5 that their stacks usually come with. The shades look really beautiful. I'm a big fan of like deep blue eyeshadows. So I'm a fan of the split pan that has like the really deep kind of cobalt matte and the cobalt like shimmer. And then of course I love the more like neutrally warm brown tones. The only pan I probably won't use too much is the one that's split like a mint green aqua shimmer. Those are just shades I don't really think of to put on my eyes. They look very, very pretty, but I really like Melt shadows. I like their palette shadows. I like their stacks. I think their stack mattes are probably a little bit better than their palettes, but I like them just the same. I think they're really nice. So I will probably pick this up. And then Urban Decay is coming out with, or has already come out with, I'm not sure, but a new Naked palette, the Naked Reloaded. I'm gonna pass on this. I just feel like the whole Naked palette thing is, it's just a little tired. I feel like Urban Decay needs to move on with this whole Naked format, the Naked idea. You know, they've retired the original Naked, so I thought they were just going to slowly start to retire it all. But no, they're coming out with this Reloaded. It looks very nice. It looks like neutral. It looks very wearable. They look like really pretty shades. I happen to really like the Urban Decay eyeshadow formula. They work very nicely for me. I don't find them overly powdery. I don't find them like too pigmented that they're hard to work with. I just think their shadows are really nice. I'm just kind of bored by this palette. And you guys know, I am very basic. I don't get crazy with my eyeshadows, not too often. And I like basic palettes, but this one just looks boring. So I think I'm definitely going to pass on this one. Now, Sisley is coming out with a new Orchid highlighter. Right now they have 2. One is very peachy and one is very pink. So basically like a cool and a warm tone. And they're coming out with a new one that definitely looks a little bit peachy, but it has like a little pink going on in the middle. I don't know if that is overspray or what exactly is going on to create that orchid image. If it is not overspray, I definitely want to pick this up. I've been really wanting to try one of the orchid highlights, but every time I go into store, I look at the peach, I look at the pink, and I keep talking myself out of one and into the other and vice versa. And I can just never make up my mind. So I've just never picked one up. But this one looks like it can kind of like fall right in the middle. So again, if that's just not an overspray of the orchid, I'm going to be picking this one up. This one looks really, really beautiful. And then we have the Dior Spring Collection. I have to say, I am not drawn to any of the eyeshadow quints. The color schemes, I don't know, they just don't really call to me. Like, I don't know what I would do with either the light blue or the light green in either. And then the center shade, like one is a really like light pink, baby pink, and then the other one is like a yellow. I don't know. I just don't feel like those color families really speak to me. The like luminizing powders, Mel Thompson did a video on these and the peach did look really, really nice. So I may pick up the peach. This is definitely one. You guys let me know if you are interested in seeing those in action. But I don't know. I don't feel like that passionately about anything that's in this line. Maybe I just need to see it in person. But the pictures of it, I don't know. The colors just, they don't call to me. They don't really call to me. Let me know down below about the Dior Spring Collection as well. Someone actually tagged me on this, but Givenchy is coming out with a new bronzer and it looks like it's marbled, but it also looks really deep. So I may pick this up. You know, I like a good bronzer, but if it's too deep for my skin tone, I'm not going to pick it up because I won't be able to wear it. And from the looks of this picture, it looks like it says Healthy Glow Powder, Marbleized Edition, and then it looks like it has a color, 4.5 Natural Doré, which would be like a deeper color, 4.5, but that makes me think maybe there's going to be a whole range of these bronzers. So maybe this is just a picture of a deeper one, and if they're coming out with lighter ones, then I'll probably go ahead and pick those up, because I just picked up the Givenchy shimmering like highlighter and I got that in shimmery pink and I was really impressed with the formula. It's a really nice highlighter. So I would like to try more from the line. I don't have a lot from Givenchy. A lot of things just really haven't caught my eye, or something has and it's always out of stock. So this looks promising. This looks promising. If they have a lighter shade, then I will probably pick this up. So that's the Givenchy Marble Edition Healthy Glow Powder. So last but not least, Chantecaille looks like they're going to be coming out with a spring collection for 2019. Looks like there is a sparkly 9-pan eyeshadow palette, 3 sparkly lip products. I don't know if these are lip veils, and then 3 nail polishes. And I think this will be the first time Chantecaille is doing a nail polish. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember them ever releasing nail polishes. I also could be wrong that they're not nail polishes. I think that they are. Now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, maybe they're liquid highlighters, but I think they're nail polishes. I'm going to go with nail polish. I love Chantecaille, and I especially love their special edition collections. Their limited edition, which I'm trying to buy less of because I end up not really being able to use them for you guys. But Chantecaille always, I feel like, rolls out the red carpet for their special edition, like limited edition collections. And they always do such a phenomenal job with them, between like the theme of them, the packaging. It's always so cohesive. The colors are always so beautiful. And this doesn't look to be any different. This looks to be a lot of fun. The theme of this seems to be like a crystal theme. And again, they've like nailed it. You know, they have crystalline sparkly eyeshadows. They have crystalline sparkly lipsticks. They have crystalline sparkly nail polishes. Like, they always just take a theme and see it all the way through. And I probably will not be able to resist this collection. So I'm looking forward to this release. I have no idea when this is coming out, but I feel like anytime I see Chantecaille products start to appear on their website, it takes like another month or so to actually see it appear in store or like on the retailers' online sites, which is a little bit frustrating. So hopefully it'll be a little bit less of a gap this time around, but I will be picking this up. So that is it for this Will I Buy It video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know down below if I mention anything that I don't plan on buying that you would really love to see me review or try out or whatever. I'm more than happy to do it. And if there's a whole bunch of you that request something, I'll do it. So subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.